What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play today. I've got some more Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness playing as Spain. Last episode, we were continuing to build up our country, and we've got some new railroads that are on the way. We've also got three new factories. One just finished out, so now we're building two. Our industrial score continues to go up to 173 overall. In terms of total score, up to 174 now. We're ranked number 11 in the world in terms of industry. Working on military directionism. I want to finish out these military techs in case a war pops up. And Germany has kicked us out of Morocco again. Big surprise there. And let's go ahead, take our infantry, and continue to boost up our main European forces here. Got nice stacks going. Making stacks. We currently, we are currently a conservative government type, which is fine because we're continuing to make money. I've got over $2 million in the bank. Nobel Peace Prize. An activist in our nation prominent in the movement towards global peace and cooperation has been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Gained 12 prestige. I will take it. Helps my score out. We're still, God, what is that? About 50 points away from the Chinese Empire. They continue to grow significantly. They don't have a lot of prestige, but they've got crazy industry and military going for them. Russian Empire has a shitload of prestige, about the same as I do at 680. Austria-Hungary, same thing. Number 4 in the world. That's really good for them this campaign. USA sort of having a weak campaign and continuing to do so. You can see over here, British Columbia and really the British in general have swallowed up against the USA in this episode, or in this campaign. Someone had mentioned, hey, why don't you go after some stuff in South America? We certainly could. I think Argentina would be a good target. Uruguay would be a good target. It's going to cost me 22 infamy to pick up Uruguay. Do they have timber? I need to acquire timber. It looks like they have got mostly cattle. Yeah, mostly cattle. Same with Argentina, really. And you can see that Chile has moved in against Argentina anyways. Argentina does have some timber up here, but I wouldn't be able to export it as... Yeah, I would not be able to export it because I wouldn't be able to get it to the ocean, to the sea, to ship it back home. Brazil, we're not going to screw with just because they're friends with the British. France, obviously, no. Venezuela's in with the British as well. Colombia has an alliance with the British. Ecuador. That might be an interesting choice. Do they have any timber, though, is the thing. I don't know that they do. Indirect artillery fire. We'll go ahead and research that. Okay, they do have some timber up here towards the mountains, it looks like. Would I be able to conquer that? Potentially. No, because the capital's in that area, so... You can't capture the capital right off the bat. Now, we could take this area. It does produce timber. This whole area right here. Okay. Go back home really quickly, and I want to see if some of my railroads are being held up. It doesn't look like it necessarily. Oh, we need to unpause it. Duh. That'll help. We actually might be doing okay from a timber standpoint. Yes, we will attend. 6 prestige. Let's do that. Okay. Someone also mentioned, hey, when we go after Portugal, we're going to have to make sure that the UK is currently in a war, so we're going to have to wait around for that to happen. My consciousness, or excuse me, my infamy has gone down. Down to 592 out of 25. Italy's still being ravaged. You've had the formation of Romania as well, which is pretty cool. We are now losing money. Let's see what's happening here. Lose 1 consciousness. Yeah, that's fine. So in order to, well, now we're actually making money. So it's like all over the board, basically. Okay, we can continue to build up this new stack I've got going down here. It's already a 48 stack, it looks like. Yeah. Nice. So we'll keep that going. All pops in lose 2 militancy. Lose 5%. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't want to keep killing off my population. We accept. I take the money hit over the prestige hit for sure. Oh, nice. Our neighbors have come to our capital to celebrate this trade fair with national pavilions from other nations, several different buildings and marvels, highlighting our economic and cultural prowess to its visitors. 12 prestige. We'll take that. We do get a morale boost now to our troops as well. Make sure everything's going okay here in Asia. It looks like it. I did move these guys over here. Can they not get on the boat? Okay. Yeah, I've got this 12 stack that was hanging out over here when we were fighting against the Dutch. Australia. Independent. Proletarian dictatorship. That's pretty nuts to see. Okay, we almost had a crisis erupt in Baghdad, Iraq. Looks like it fell through, though. Can we go after Australia? No one's really investing in them. They don't have any allies. They're really weak militarily. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, well. It looks like they're pretty weak, to be honest. Now that I've got that 12 stack on the boats, let's bring them back over here. Just to mainland Asia there. We could potentially pick up 2 different territories from Australia. RGO output timber. Weirdly enough, now the Chinese are asking me for an alliance. We do have timber production down here in Tasmania, in the south of Australia, so that's potentially attractive to go after. We also have tropical wood, which I think I'm actually already producing elsewhere within the Empire, but... okay, so now we've docked up that fleet. Alliance offer from the Chinese Empire. Does that even make sense? I mean, they're huge. First and foremost, they are allied with France, Japan, and Tibet already. I think it would help me in a potential war against the British. Might help me in Asia, you know, if they were to go up against Britain. So, I think we're going to take this, actually. So now I'm allied with the Russians, the Austrians, and the Chinese. All 3 great powers, it looks like, yeah. And the Chinese continue to grow faster than I can keep up with. So that makes sense. Increase opinion there and... oh, whoops. I want to increase my opinion there in Spain. There we go. Extra T, lose militancy, gain $300. Oh, artillery factory. Let's go ahead and invest in that. Help out new production. See, my industry is going to cap out at some point, but we'll have to see when that happens. It's currently 1906, so definitely headed towards the end of the campaign. I know we had a couple of subscribers request Sweden. I've actually done a Sweden campaign. God, when was it? It was probably back when I first started playing Victoria 2. And I was able to form Scandinavia. You've got to pick up Finland over here from Russia. And I think you've got to at least have Denmark in your sphere of influence. I think that's right. In order to form Scandinavia. How are things going down here in Spanish Madagascar? Just fine. I have 60,000 troops down there, which is good. Lose 5 prestige. No, I will take the prestige gain, although it does help my relations with the UK. Yeah. UK still not at war with anybody. And let's go ahead and grab the infiltration there, and that'll finish out our military techs. Increase opinion in our nation. Oh, Algeria. Somehow Algeria was stolen out of my sphere of influence, and I think it's because they just underwent a rebellion. They're currently allied with Morocco, though. My influence all the way up? Yeah. So I've got my influence priority high there in Algeria. We're going to try to grab them back into our sphere of influence if we can. I might as well also build some railroads around here in Africa. It's going to help my guys get across the desert a lot faster. So control clicking all of those. All right. And we've definitely got a huge rebellion. You can see all the pop-ups. Wow. Come on. Come on. Our name has been discredited in Portugal. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Spanish communists. That was the rebellion, and I think we were able to win that. Yeah. So they're just mopping that up really quickly. Winning this battle down here. Perfect. Okay, so we were able to win all of those. That's good. Build railroads. I want to finish. I'm actually going to invest in a lot of these just because. Yeah. I'm going to invest in all of these. Netherlands, Algeria, and Egypt. Pause button really quickly. Algeria, we can now... Oh, they're actually at war with the Dutch. That's interesting. We're now considered friendly with them. The Dutch currently at war with Algeria and Morocco. How are they able to... That's interesting. Somehow Germany did not go in to defend Morocco. Let's take a look at that war. Well, that'll be interesting. Looks like they've gone to war with Algeria right off the back. Yeah, they're trying to pick up Telemeccan here. Telemeccan, however you pronounce that. Which is kind of a bummer because they're going to be moving in on my territory, damn it. We can actually try to take a chunk of Algeria now, too. So the Dutch are going to take this little piece here. And I can try to take Constantine after the Dutch are finished with them. Do they produce timber? Looks like we've got some iron production. That's always good. Some grain production in the middle of the desert, which makes no sense. Let's unpause it really quickly. Lose 5 prestige or gain 1.2. We'll gain the prestige for sure. We can go back to Egypt now and continue to increase our opinion there. We're now considered friendly in Egypt, so that's good. Let's go to build army. Build some dragoons out. Actually going to combine these troops like that. Oh, and it looks like I need to put those guys on automatic rebel hunt to take care of those couple of things. Small rebellions, but should not be an issue. Free trade? Sure. BillyBobHD likes free trade. Oh. France is going after Ottoman Empire now with the Casus-Belli. And they're trying to acquire state. I would imagine it's going to be some of this African territory down here. Maybe in Tripoli. Potentially up here in Egypt. You can see the French. Oh, we've got a new crisis now that we're interested in. You can see the French have now built the Suez Canal, it looks like. Yep, Suez Canal. Built by the French. That's a huge prestige hit. Or prestige bonus. Oh my god. That is a humongous rebellion over in the Philippines. Okay, combine these guys into one stack. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this fleet over here and dock them and bring this 6 stack over. Combine it there. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to be able to bring all of them at once. So, let's go pick up as many guys as we can and start docking them over here in the Philippines. And we can try to start... Maybe we can knock out some of these stacks one by one. Oh, man, that's crazy. It looks like Philippines might actually become independent. Okay. Bring the fleet up here like this. We're going to at least try to fight it. I don't know how well we're going to be able to do. We also need to check out the current crisis and see what's going on there. Albania. Crisis over the liberation of Albania away from the Ottoman Empire. You've got the British as well as the Germans and Russians backing the Ottomans to uphold that territory. The Ottomans have fired back and said, hey, France, we want Gambia in Africa. Oh, so do I fight on the side of the French and Austrians? Or do I fight on the opposite side? I think I'm going to pick this side in case we do go to war. I'll be fighting against the British. And I won't have to worry about France. So... hopefully we made the right choice there. That's a tough choice. There's several advantages and disadvantages of going each way. Either way with that, I should say. UK accepted the crisis offer from France. That's great. We won. We won that crisis. Albania now exists. They now reside inside of the French sphere. Still got Serbia that's out. Romania. Nobody's touching Romania, which is interesting. You've got the Russians that are actually trying to go in there. Alright, so now we need to... press pause again here. Let's check back on the Philippines. Yeah. A 105 stack. That's not good. Combine those guys like that. Go ahead and grab this other 15 stack that's hanging out over here, and maybe we can... we're at least going to put up a fight and make it hard on these rebels. But they are capping territory pretty quickly. I don't know if we have enough time to go back to like mainland Spain and grab enough troops either. Alright, so now bring the next group of guys over. Trying to look and see. I can pull a small 6 stack over maybe in a minute. Alright, combine those guys. So now they've got 27. Move him up here and then stop back here, get this 3 stack. We'll get this the 6 stack as well. And then we'll make moves. They're coming down now to attack me. We're going to play Ring Around the Rosie here. Try to take back territory when I can. Okay, bring those guys over there. Across Antarctica, sure. We discovered the North Pole earlier in the campaign, so I think we should do that. Egypt now we can put into our sphere of influence if we want. Go go like this. Increase opinion, proceed. Now considered friendly. Nice. Alright, so now we're headed over here to pick up the 6 stack as well. Combine and put on the boat. Alright. And then bring them up there like that and unload them. We'll see if that helps at all. The last stand in the Philippines. Oh, okay. The next Olympic Games? Sure. We will attend. Losing money at the moment, but that's okay because I've still got over $2 million in the bank. Combine those guys into one unit. We also need to set up the next tech level there. So I think I'm going to go with the bank inspection board, which is going to help the income a little bit since we're struggling there ever so slightly. Okay, unpause. And now... okay. Go in there and attack that small group there. I'm going to chill here. Okay, they've now attacked me. We're winning. We are winning big time. Boom. We will put down this rebellion after all, it looks like. Oh, that's awesome. We completely wiped that local Filipino rebellion. Okay, and then I'm going to put them on automatic hunt now, and they're going to go cap these territories back for me, so that's good. Meanwhile, we need to look back at Algeria. Look at Dutch Morocco. That's interesting. Alright, so now Algeria is ripe for the picking. We should probably try to annex this next episode. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been TheBillyBobHD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content. And we'll catch